Good evening, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening? How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to another day, or the start of this video. How you all doing? The last time you all seen me was this morning when I was getting ready for work. I did have to work this morning, my very first job. We had a banquet, but it was for employees. The hotel that I told you I work at, we had to cater for the other hotel for their employees for a Thanksgiving brunch. And when I say I'm like I say first I'm a well I do I'm grateful for a lot of things. But there was it's just some things I'm not understanding when it come down to this industry, and you all hear me talk about it a lot. Like it's really making me just ready to hurry up and leave the industry. But like I say, I'm behind the scenes. I'm applying myself. Like I say, I'm gonna wait till that God open the doors for me, because I know I see I have so much potential. Like I see better for myself, and I know there's greater things out there for me. But it was just what really made me kind of what made me very disappointed this today with the function is that you just never know who might need a meal, and people look at because you working that you probably have money to buy food, but you have a lot of people out here who have to choose between their bills and feeding themselves as well as they kids. Or sometimes they might make sure that if they have children, they feed the kids, and they're starving, And it's really bad that it's coming to this point. And then you have others out there who can care less about you. And that's what I'm seeing more and more now in this days and times since a lot of stuff being revealed is that some people just don't have a care about other people. And it's really sad because I feel like the food, you would rather see food go to the garbage can than feed people, or just leftovers, just give it away. Like, why would you it's some things I'm not liking about when it come down to my working in the this industry, because there's a lot of people out here you'd be surprised who probably can't afford to, or don't know when they're gonna eat their next meal. And it's really been heavy on my heart because it's like to the point, like, man, I wish I could help people more, but I know I'm barely can manage, like, even if I'm not gonna say help people find, well, sometimes I wish my finances was better in order where I could help, provide, or, um, help a person out on the meal or something. But one thing about me, I'm like this: if I got it and you need it, I'm gonna give it to you. That's just how the kind of friend I am. I have had friends in the past, needed a few dollars to get by, and I say, here, take it. I don't be looking for nothing back from people, because I feel like if God blessed me to give it to you, and He blessed it to be in my heart to receive and give it to you, He'll bless me. I don't look for nothing back if somebody in need. But it just today just really showed me that people do not care, and it's getting to the point that I'm starting not to really, like I say, I'm always grateful. Y'all know I like to just, one thing about me with my, I just, some of the things I say, everybody might can't receive or not. I just like to be myself, my true self, and I just like to express how I feel on a daily basis, or when I come on camera. But we just living in some trying times. Like, people can care less. You might have been a failed on the ground or fall to hurt yourself. You'll have a person just stand back and watch you fall, and probably won't even help you get up. Get up after you fail. That's the kind of times we living in, and it's just really sad that it have came to this point. I'm like, where is the care? Like, I never seen nothing like it. And I really, like I said, I really didn't even want to go to work today. I just really been embracing my me time at home. I ain't gonna even tell no story. Because really, I was supposed to have worked the restaurant this morning, but my supervisor contacted me and wanted me to schedule this event for the employees at the other hotel. So, he had somebody already filled in my spot. And see, that's another thing, because I feel like I'm so, they can depend on me for every little thing, especially when it come down to these events. But yet still you have other people working. Like why like who I be wanting to ask who was working these functions before I started working for you all, because they just feel like they could just want me to do everything, but you don't want to pay me, the pay that I deserve. And one thing I'm learning about these jobs, I don't care how much over and beyond you go, and I have stopped doing that. I already made up my mind I wasn't gonna do that no more. I say I'm gonna just do what I'm supposed to do and keep it moving. All that extra stuff, I don't do it no more, because they're not gonna give you no extra on your check. They're not gonna give you a bonus. Um, you're not gonna get no more, no less. The more hours you work, the more they tax you. So it's like it's not even worth it no more than putting your all into something when these people can care less. And like I say, it's easier for people to judge, what you say and all that, because I know sometimes people look at me like I'm crazy when I speak. But see, that's the thing I'm learning about the world now, or some of the people in the world. Don't nobody want to hear the truth. Or when you speaking on something, they think you're complaining. It's the difference between complaining about something and speaking the truth on something. I feel like a lot of times when I come on camera or even in real life, I'm not complaining about all, because like I say, I'm forever grateful for anything that God blessed me with. But I do always like to be, truthful, and be myself. Like that's all I can be. Like I can't be nobody else but myself. And I like to speak on some things because I feel like some things need to be spoken of, because it's so many people, dealing with silent battles, who might need to hear a word of encouragement or whatever. But I just never seen nothing like it. I'm like, it just it's really getting to the point. That's why I said in the next 2 years, I don't even think I'm gonna renew my ABC license once it gets my server permit. Once it expired, it just expired, because I don't plan on doing this for another 2 years anyway. If I can make it to the next year, but really I'm trying to hurry up and find me something else. Like I'm always research, I'm always looking for another opportunity, another door. But I don't even see myself lasting a whole another year doing this, because it's just some things. It's like the ugly side I'm seeing to this industry, and this industry don't care. It kind of put me in the mind of like I've been looking at a lot of celebrities or people come out talking about the music industry, and how the music industry has so crooked. I feel like that's how it is with the food service hospitality industry too. It's just like how what the celebrities saying, how they been experiencing, when it come down to the music industry. That's how I feel when it come down to the food industry, because it's changing. Like you never can satisfy people no more. They don't care how you do things or how you get to it. They probably don't even care if you eat or not. You can be working yourself 8, 12 hours a day, 16 hours, depending on what kind of industry. They don't even care if you take a break or not to eat. They just want you to be like a robot. But yeah, it's just really sad. But yeah, today just was one of them days. Like I pushed through. I said, you know what, Kanisha, just go on and just continue to trust God gonna make a way for you. You already know your calling. You just doing this. This just your season. This just a temporary season. God got you in this season right now because He preparing you for greater. This just a temporary season right now. Like this not meant for you to this not your season that you supposed to stay in forever. This just something temporary right now, because I just, my heart just not like what I'm seeing in the things with people. Like some of these people just don't care. So I'm just at this point, like I just don't want to. It's easier said than done. I know you cannot say you don't want to be around people when you have to work whatever kind of environment, because you just never know what kind of people. Even when you servicing people, you never know what kind of people you're gonna run into. You're gonna run into good people, you're gonna run into bad people that just how the world is. But it's just some things I'm seeing now that it's just really making me just turning away, or slowly finna get away up out this industry, because I can't do it no more. I'm like, I just can't do it. Um but I'm gonna keep applying myself. I know something greater out there. But I'm not. And like I say, I never wanted to look like I'm coming on and talking and like I'm not happy, because I'm like I say, I'm a very happy person. Overall, we all have our ups and downs. Everybody have their days, but it's just when you in an environment that's causing you to lose your joy, that let me know it's time to, which I know that anyway, and I'm not, I know what I have to do, but it's just some things I'm seeing now. It's not a good look for, but other than that, the employees, they enjoyed their meal. They had what, dressing, ham, turkey, yams, banana pudding, carrot cake, what else? Dinner rolls, salad. They enjoyed their Thanksgiving meal. That's why I say you just never know, if people that's working, if this might be the only meal they get to eat for Thanksgiving, Because like I say, overall, the holidays don't feel the same anyway. It's not, holidays not like how they used to be. I guess nowadays when you get older, you really see for yourself some things. But I just feel like holidays not like they used to be, because if you don't have if your grandparents or great grandparents not alive, or you don't have like your elders that still like the ones that hold it, hold the families together, it's kind of hard to really just cherish those holidays with your loved ones and stuff. Like, this is just one of them seasons where I'm in my season where I'm just trying to make myself. I'm still, figuring a lot of things out with myself, but it's just one of them seasons that I'm still trying to figure it out myself, like I say. But yeah, I just tell anybody, if you got your grandparents, great grandparents, I tell anybody you better cherish them. Cherish them while, if they, they're in your life or they still alive. Because I'm telling you, once they gone, it's not the same. Because one thing about them, they going to make sure that grandkids and great grandkids is good at all times. So I just tell anybody, cherish your grandparents, love on your grandparents, your mom, your dad, whoever that's the people that's holding it down, love on them, because you just never know. You just never know. But yeah, I'm not gonna rant too much. I probably stay in this vlog tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to open up and just talk to you all, cause I feel like I always come in my vlogs in the mornings time anyway, talk to you in the daytime. I just kind of wanted to share this because this is a little bit heavy on my heart of things I'm seeing now when it come down to people. And like I say, I can't change people. That's something people have to do within themselves. God looks how he sees. He know everybody. He know everybody's situation. He looking down, but for people to feel like that they can look down on other people and not knowing that you have to be careful how you treat people, it can always come back on you. It just showing me now that, people can care less about others. And I'm seeing it now. People open up to me all the time about, like, their stories and stuff. And sometimes I have to hug a person to keep from, um, feeling sad. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't feel sad, but I don't want to be one that, to make, like, sometimes you have to be the person that just really comfort the person if they really going through their season. And I just hate to see people have to, fight silent battles alone. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come in and just, open this video up. Good morning, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this morning? How you all doing? Welcome back to another day in this vlog. How you all doing? Ooh, I just used up all my little lotion I had bought from the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. Dollar Tree probably over 2 weeks ago. Take these glasses off. Just got through, as you all seen in the last couple clips. I was doing I'm just going there because I have washed my face this morning. I gotta remind myself to always, because I notice when the colder weather hit, it fall, but be approaching winter soon, my skin tends to get real dry, like if I'm washing my face with, doing my my usual skincare routine, a procedure, and not putting no product, or I mean not putting no lotion on it. It'll my skin tends to dry up. Welcome back to another day. Yesterday I think I came in yesterday and talked to you all. I told you I had to work yesterday morning. I had to do a banquet, and I, kind of went in detail and was talking to you all about my first day back at work and how it went. And then I think after I got off the camera with you all have probably seen the clip. You will see it in this vlog because I started some of the edits on the video, and I think I'll try to upload this video. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna upload it today, or this morning when I get through talking to you. I don't want to make it too long because I'm gonna start up another vlog, probably maybe tomorrow, or start up another one today. We'll see. I was sitting there. I was doing my morning devotional studies, and I was just sitting there kind of as I was reading, because we currently reading in the book of John right now in Faith Chat, and I had went on the Brianna Janice community page a while ago, so because I didn't make it this past Thursday. Last Thursday I missed it because I had to work both of my jobs, and I didn't make it. What's that nugget? Yeah, I'll try a couple of my nuggets. Thank you. And so I missed it last week, so we won't have it tomorrow because it's the holiday, the Thanksgiving holiday, and everybody, of course, gonna be probably with their families and just celebrating the holiday. So I was just kind of reflecting back, and I was just really, for some reason, I was really in a deep study, because I don't know, I'm one of them type of people. When I read, of course, I try to read for understanding. That used to be my biggest, if you all see, this is my little stress ball, and I gotta read. I think when I get to talk to you, I gotta read that information that I had got back here when I had worked the last banquet at my second job. Some information on how to, reduce stress. But this little ball been helping me out a lot with my hands, because y'all know, I feel like when you using your hands a lot, they tend to cramp up a lot half the times. And so me just, doing this, it'll, help. I mean, with using this little ball, it does help kind of, with the muscles. But in my coffee, y'all, I know I'm just jumping all over the place. That's just me. If you've been new here, y'all know I just talk from subject to subject. It is what it is. Everybody different. I know some people some people get to talking, they jump from subject to subject, or topic to topic. That's me. I can't help it. I just, I'm just, I just can't help it. But yeah, my coffee is it's good. I had to end up making some more coffee, brew some more coffee. And then I put a little honey in it, so I was trying like a honey iced coffee, because I can't say latte because I don't have a espresso machine. But it don't taste bad. I think I put a little bit too much honey in it, because I had to pour the honey in versus me pouring the honey out from the tip of the jar, because for some reason it's stuck. I tried to I'm gonna probably try to do it again. Stick a little knife in there and put a hole in it. I tried to do it, it won't. Some reason come out, but it don't taste bad with the honey and the coffee. I know I have tried my coffee with maple syrup. It don't taste bad at all, because I'm pretty getting low on caramel syrup, and I do need to do an Instacart either today or tomorrow. Most likely I probably have to, either today or tomorrow, or one day this week I'm gonna have to do one, because I'm getting low on milk. I need to get like it's like some little knickknacks, like milk for my coffee. I think like I said, I'm gonna do oat milk. I probably just give me a big thing of oat milk, and maybe just go from there. Because the syrup, the caramel, the syrup that I be buying for my coffee, I find it cheap at the dollar store. Like last time I went to Dollar General, I didn't even know they carry it. I guess it just depends on which location of the stores you go to. Some stores it can be the same. Some stores will carry more than others. I noticed that, but But anyway, my study was great, and I just was really intaking the reading. Man, the coffee good, even though the even though the flavor stuck down inside. But I don't know. Every time, I think I was mentioning to you, every time I start my mornings off and read my Bible, it always just helps set the mood for me and get my day started. And I did a little journaling, taking notes down. Also, I had to go back and revisit some chapters. Psalms, of course, in the Bible, Psalms 91. I feel like that's a great passage to read if you're going through like a season, or you going through like a season in your life right now where you don't understand and you just need that motivation to keep pressing on. I feel like Psalms 91 is really good, and I also read Psalms 77. Those two are highlighted in my Bible. Psalms 23 is really good too. That's a common scripture or passage in the Bible that really been helping me throughout the years of just navigating and continuing to press on with life, because I'm telling you, you just never know what people battle with, and it's really sad because, like I say, we've been so programmed and trained to just keeping a lot of things held within, and sometimes in some cases you have to you might have to be careful who you open up to. I have learned that in the past, like sometimes you might think a person, get too comfortable, and then they'll go back and tell your secrets or personal secrets that you thought that they will hold. So that's another thing why some people might not open up, and which I understand, because you out of fear, out of being judged, because we do live in the times now where people will tend to judge you. And it's just really sad, because I feel like we all need somebody to talk to. Like, everybody dealing with something, not everybody gonna talk about what they dealing with, but everybody dealing with something. People fighting silent battles, and it's just a lot. And yeah, but my morning is very sunny outside. It's good to see some sun. I end up putting my plants also in the window. They really growing pretty good. I don't think I need to. I don't know. They probably can do without water. They don't feel dry, so they okay. I probably can water them tomorrow. I usually try to water my plants every 2 days, and so they can grow. I've been also looking. Oh yeah, I was watching. I knew it was somebody said. I was looking at Jackie Ina, YouTuber. I got so many favorite YouTubers, but I was listening to a podcast or somewhat like a little interview. Like I said, you ought to see that. After I got through talking to you all yesterday out the camera, I ended up watching an interview on her, and I love to hear her talk. I have watched past interviews of people interviewing her. Jackie Ina, I think I was mentioning to y'all, she's supposed to be like one of the first YouTubers that came and they created makeup, like started like the makeup and beauty routines on the platform. And she say at that time when she first started, because I think she started her channel like in 2008. I think YouTube been around, I want to say YouTube started like they say in 2005. And so she said she started her channel in 2008, and she was, kept pressing on then. And, she just kept going. And she, listening to her interview, her story is very inspiring. I have purchased, like, she do have a fragrance and a perfume. I think I have did a little review on here before, a YouTube short, and you ought to probably seen in the older vlog that I had bought, like she sell like these little scents, the perfume, and I had gave y'all like a little review, but I did like as a YouTube short. And I'm obsessed with all her scents, and I haven't purchased a candle yet, but I maybe I do in the maybe I might treat myself to a candle from her for a Christmas present or a gift to myself, or but listening to her and her life story and how she just kept not giving up on her dreams and goals, and she just kept pressing on, is very inspiring. Especially when you don't come, if you haven't came from much, like if you was brought up a certain way, you haven't really have much, and just seeing people dreams come true and seeing people that that's really inspiring. And I'm just here, I just tell anybody, like, don't give up on your dreams. You have to just, whatever it is you want to do out of life, you just have to keep going. And sometimes we can get caught up in feeling like we can't do more, or we be in this area in our life or this comfort zone that we can't be successful, because we've been trained that, or we've been told that we should just you know work hard or do this and work hard. And there's nothing wrong with working hard, and making sure you building the dream for yourself. But I know in the area, and I might go deep into this in another video, maybe just a chit chat. But you have to do what makes you happy too. Like, it's nothing wrong with want more for your life and want to do better, because we see what's going on, with the job market. Like, you could been to work hard for people all your life and work for a company, and time something happened, these people would let you go, or they would not, probably wouldn't even know that you ever existed. And it's just been a wake-up call for me, because I was always told to do this, and I talk about this a lot in this area, or do stuff in this way. But nowadays, doing something in a certain way doesn't mean that you always become successful or you succeed at it. But I feel like when you become successful and succeed at something, is that you continue to keep trying and you never gave up. Like, you continue to keep going even when you don't see the results happening right now. So I mean, you could be anything that you put your mind to. But know why you working hard, or because I have to tell myself that sometimes I get kind of a little distracted or discouraged at times, like when I have to get up and go to work, and I'll be like, man, I feel like I'm in the same, like, sometimes I feel like it's like a repeating cycle, and I want to get out of this where I can break a cycle, and but yeah, you just have to keep going, and know that whatever you put your mind to, you will succeed. I feel like the most successful people that I see now became successful not overnight, but they kept going even when they didn't see the results, meaning that they kept, following their dreams. And there's so many self-improvement videos out here that's really helpful, that I even watch myself, that's encouraging people to just keep going on your dreams and goals, and just keep going, not give up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off right here. I'm not gonna make it, because I need to edit it right quick and go on and probably upload this video now, so I can go on and clear some storage. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come in and just introduce another day off in this vlog, and just kind of give y'all like a little heads up on how my morning was.